Hello Gemini, what's going on? I hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a general reading for October, but it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this bad boy is when you were meant to see it. You're very welcome here, Gemini. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. Alrighty, you have the sacral chakra. First card out the bat. Walking away. Okay. The Six of Wands, victory, the Ten of Cups, and the Devil. So it's going to be okay, Gemini. There's going to be some kind of victory here and you're going to be happy, right? You need to use your intuition. Like if you're having the Seven of Cups talks about having a lot of options and not knowing what to do or which way to go. Also, it sounds counterintuitive. Like, you know, when you're kind of stressed because you don't know what to do, the last thing that you want to do is like relax because you're like, well, fuck, I need to make a decision. But the sacral chakra is exactly that energy. It's like relaxing, you know, like, having a bath, chilling out, doing something that makes you happy. Because once you're in that energy, you're going to be able to use your intuition to see what you need to do. So if there's like decisions that you're trying to make, they're telling you that there's money coming in. You have blossoming abundance. There is money coming in. Oh my God, I'm dropping everything. It looks like you're going to make a decision to walk away from something. The Tower, the throat chakra, the Queen of Cups, ooh, and the Five of Pentacles. So the decision to walk away from something might happen very quickly with the Tower. You know, the Tower is like a sudden change in mindset or something that happens that changes your mind and you're just like, you know what, I'm fucking done. There's a victory here over your throat chakra. Like there's been some kind of balance in your throat chakra and you're going to be heard with the Six of Wands. That is being seen, being heard for your throat chakra. So something you're saying, something you're writing, something that you create. And you're going to be moving into like this softer sort of Queen of Cups energy with emotional fulfillment here. The Queen of Cups is like creativity, nurturing energy, psychic stuff, art. And you have the Devil with the Five of Pentacles. So you could be struggling financially at the moment. That's about to change. You have blossoming abundance and the door to value. The problem with your money is that you didn't feel like you deserved it. There's been a block around money in that you didn't feel like you deserved money. That's the change here. And it's also, you have the door to spirit here. So you're in alignment. There's something to do with you getting yourself into alignment spiritually or for your work. And when that happens, that's when the money starts coming in. You know, Gemini, when you do what you're fucking told. When you fall in line, that's when the money comes in. And you're going to be operating from like that's the heart chakra that's just come out. You're going to be in a very heart chakra. Sorry if you can hear the dog next door yapping. You're going to be in a very heart chakra based energy. What are you trying to make a decision about? Let me see. Yeah, there's that Seven of Cups again. A complex decision. Okay, what are you trying to make a decision about? Okay. What are you trying to make a decision about here? You have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Cups. Things are changing, Gemini. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. Something's going to change where you're happy. Okay, what is this walking away? So it comes a time when, like, see when you start listening to your intuition, this feeling all over the place or having too many options or not knowing what the fuck to do, you're going to be cutting through that. And it's going to lead to you not necessarily walking away, but choosing your path, you know, and being like, that's what I want there. That's where I'm going. Ten of Swords, something's going to end. The end of a difficult situation. This whole, like, everything being up in the air and not knowing what's going on, that's coming to an end. Yeah, there's mental clarity here that's coming. And it happens, like, quick with the Ace of Swords. There's some kind of, you know, clarity that comes. And it comes with a Tower. Unfortunately, I don't know what the Tower is. It might just be a change in mindset. But there's something happen, like some kind of, you become very clear about what you want. And you're like, I'm going that way. You will be speaking to people. You've overcome social anxiety. Or you've overcome shyness. That could be the Tower. You're going to be speaking to people in a group or large groups, or healing people, like emotionally healing people. It's going to bring you a lot of money as well with the Ten of Pentacles. And there's a person coming in here, the King of Cups. The King and Queen of Cups, I just saw that. So this is like your perfect partner here. Like, you're both really sweet. And this is someone who you can actually trust. Like, you might have been feeling very left out in the cold, you know, with the Five of Pentacles, just like, oh man, like, I can't trust anyone. I don't have anyone to, like, give me advice or talk to about anything. That's what this person will do for you. And I think you're going to end up making quite a bit of money from, it's like showing people your true heart, or showing people your creations or what you can do, something like that. This right here, this Knight of Cups, you do have love coming in here, but this right here is, it's about showing people the real you. That's what's about to happen. What's this Tower? The Queen of Swords. So you've been in a Queen of Swords energy where, you know, you may have been sort of trying to keep people out. Yeah, the Devil. Like trying to keep people out, or being a little defensive. But because you've been through a lot of stuff with a lot of different people, you know, and you've had to be strong by yourself. But there's sort of an end to this defensiveness. Also, you're going to be making like objective decisions. If there was a past person that was still lingering around, you're definitely going to be walking away from that. Like, that's done. Yeah, the World. Some kind of cycle, done. That past person, you're closing down a whole cycle with them. Like, they're not, it's not only are they not going to be around, but you're not going to be letting what happened with them influence what happens in the future, you know. Yeah, because there's a courtship that you're going towards. You're about to hear from someone, or you're about to meet someone that's going to ask you out. Ooh, they're about to speak up. Oh my God. There they are. They're about to speak up. And they're looking at you like it's lunchtime. No, they're looking at you with like a 10 of Pentacles point of view, like they want to be, you know, in a long-term commitment with you. And their little heart chakra is very open, they're very sweet. But they're also bonny. This person is very connected to spirit. They could be a spiritual teacher. They could run a spiritual community. You guys could meet through an online spiritual community. They could run some kind of community. They could be a teacher. They could be like a boss. They'll do something like that. Something like where they're in charge of a group, or they speak to groups of people, something like that. For their job. Whatever their job is. Oh, they're a bit of a workaholic. Person's a bit of a workaholic. And when I say a bit, I mean a lot. They're a lot of a workaholic. But it's whatever they do is very heart chakra based. They work too hard though. Person works themselves too hard for other people. They're thinking about you a lot. Oh, in that way. in the Lovers sort of way. Let's see. In the biblical way. It's weird that that's, you know, when people want to talk about that, they say like in the biblical way, because like, you know, the Bible is like, really doesn't like that. So it's funny that that's the reference point. It's a sin. Okay. It creates life. No? So still a sin? Okay. What's this walking away? Yeah, you're walking away from sadness from the past. Like you're turning your back on like sadness from the past, looking towards the future. It's taken a while though with the Seven of Pentacles, but that's because someone really did you badly. Someone walked away from you. Someone was wearing a false mask. Someone ghosted you. Someone stopped talking to you. They never took off the mask. You might have waited for them for a while to take off the mask, and then you finally realize, like, oh, this person's an asshole. Like, it's never gonna happen. Tell me about this. All right, the healing begins. So yeah, you're done. Heart chakra, healing. Not overthink, right? There's been a lot of overthinking going on. You have the Nine of Swords with the Ace of Swords here. So there's been like a lot of overthinking going on. That's coming to an end and you're able to make clear decisions. Also, you're getting a lot of messages through your crown chakra. So remember to listen to that. Wow, it took me a while to realize what had come out. A whole bunch of shit came out. So there's actually something in your heart chakra that's been removed. Like a block in your heart chakra because of this past person has been removed. Or it's about to be removed. Yeah, that wants to come out too. Yeah, there's something... The money comes in when you take up a leadership position, Gemini. The one that you've been refusing to do. And you have the Eight of Wands with the throat chakra. So the money comes in when you move into a leadership position and you start talking. Yeah. You're going to be like releasing an old part of yourself and like blossoming into this new version of yourself where you're this leader. And someone's watching you. This new person's watching you. Okay. Let's ask about, is there any advice you have for Gemini? Teacher. See, you're meant to be a teacher. Work on your crown chakra because you're getting messages from spirit. You can do that through meditation, or you could put on a crown chakra frequency in the background for answers. I do that when I'm bereft. Like, what do you want? Just tell me what you want so I can fucking give it to you. Entering receiving mode, that's part of this. That's a bunch of things. That's the money. That's the leadership role. That's this person coming in. They all seem to happen around about the same time. I don't really like the way that flipped over. This past person caused a lot of damage. And you have a very special relationship is about to enter your life. That's this new person here. Online business. Oh, some of you guys could be teaching online. Oh, get ready. Things will move fast. Where does that want to go? Wants to go with both things. So this new person, it will come in fast. Like unexpectedly and fast. And this leadership thing will also move fast. Ooh, moving house. I'm gonna take that because I hate my new house. I'm gonna take that message. That's mine. I'm stealing that. So, no kidding. Yeah, you're gonna be moving house. There's for those of you that would take that message, that might just be for me. I'm taking that. The Eight of Wands is about movement as well. So there's some kind of you'll be moving house quickly. Like those of you that would take that message. So that's your messages, Gemini. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was a useful reading. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate it very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.